From Akihabara to Omoide Yokocho, Tokyo's neighborhoods have evolved into distinct, unique attractions that cater to various interests. On our fourth and final day in Tokyo, we splurged a little for breakfast and went to Bill's, which is an Australian restaurant with many locations in Japan known for its pillowy eggs and these glorious ricotta pancakes with honeycomb butter. Since we didn't get a chance to explore Akihabara before our tour on day 2, we opted to return and dedicate a couple hours to shopping around. Otherwise known as Electric Town, the neighborhood has long been famous for its collection of electrical shops, as well as anime stores and maid cafes in the past 40-ish years. I don't really watch anime, so I thought I wouldn't enjoy this area, but boy was I wrong. I found another gashapon store and took my time surveying the floors of machines and procuring way too many little plastic toys while my boyfriend hunted for a new Gundam. We also perused massive technology stores and wound through narrow alleys filled to the brim with electrical parts and vintage devices. I guess a Nintendo DS is vintage now. The area now known as Akihabara was completely destroyed by a fire in 1869, and after was named Akibagahara for the deity of fire prevention, Akiba. Following World War II, the area transformed into a black market selling household electronics like TVs and fridges. By the 80s, personal computers slowly started to become popular, and the neighborhood began catering to those interested in video games, computers, and anime. Reluctantly pulling ourselves away from Akihabara, we meandered to Jimbocho, Tokyo's used bookstore neighborhood. In the late 1800s, bookstores began opening in the area due to its proximity to foreign studies schools. Unfortunately, Jimbocho was also struck by fires in 1913 and 1923, but the purpose of the neighborhood remained, and many more bookstores continued to open. Fun fact, Jimbocho was named the coolest neighborhood in the world by Time Out magazine this year. Now, I can only sound out a few hiragana characters, and the shops here obviously sell mainly Japanese literature, but there's something about being surrounded by books that just makes me so happy. We popped in and out of a few shops to take a peek at the ambiance and continued on our way. Next, I'd seen videos about the Mocha Lounge Cat Cafe and wanted to check it out. You pay about $10 per 30 minutes and get unlimited free drinks from a vending machine separate from the cat room. Inside the space, you can bring your own computer to work, or you can read, play video games, or enjoy the company of the cats. Most were content to just nap, but a few were excited to play if enticed with snacks. Initially, I thought the kitties were up for adoption, but digging deeper, I think they get adopted once they get older, so I'm not sure how I feel about this place now. Afterwards, we went back to our hotel to rest for a bit and made the most of our last night in Tokyo by enjoying drinks in Omoide Yokocho. This memory lane started as a black market after World War II and later transitioned to selling roasted meat, skewers, and alcohol. It's a popular tourist destination today, and we found it to be a great place to meet and mingle with other travelers for a few hours. Similarly, Golden Guy is a lively place for drinks, which is where we went to end the night. This area had a more seedy reputation, being home to not only a black market, but also prostitution until 1958. Now it preserves an image of what the city looked like prior to World War II with its narrow alleys and low-rise structures. After a fun night out, we were back at our hotel by midnight to prep for an early train to Kyoto. Full itinerary is on my blog. Happy traveling and stay tuned for day 5 in Kyoto.